Hello, very good morning. Shall we start up? Hello. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, okay. I have muted all. Whenever you have questions, you just message me. I can unmute, we can discuss, okay? So, meanwhile, what we are discussing, we just start up with framework implementation, right? Okay. So, uh, let me go for like a Salesforce automation. So, what is the username password I used? I don't remember. Oh, I forgot what is the username I used. Okay, just a second. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. That day, what we are doing, we were created like object repository, right? Hmm. Okay. So, okay. So, this is the object repository that day we were created. Then, you have to come up with like reusable actions. You have to create test scripts means that object repository you should use. So that object repository you have to use means you have to associate that object repository to this script. So how you have to associate is resources associate repository. So you have to add that object repository here. Okay, you can move this action one to associated actions. Okay, then click on OK button. Then if you go for like local object repository, the shared object repository got associated, so you cannot change. So that's the reason here is giving like uneditable fashion. Okay, disabled mode. Okay, that means you cannot. Okay, so this is nothing but like your object repository. Then what I have to do is like okay, so Internet Explorer dot application, this is nothing but like programmatic ID for your Internet Explorer. So object IE dot visible equal to true. So object IE dot launch, not launch, navigate you have to give. Okay, for QTP means it is launch. For browser, for for browser, this is the command you have to give, navigate. So okay, the application got launched. The application got launched. Okay, now you have to click on login button from this page. So you have to click on login button means browser, okay, dot page. See, this is the advantage. If you use object shared object repository, okay, browser page web edit or web link or what is taking exactly, I'm not sure. Okay, login is taking. You go to object repository, check it up. Okay, so you have to add comments means you can add it up. Okay, remember while coming up with a script, you are creating test scripts means you are not only the guy going to use this framework or this script, so many people, other people may get a chance to use. Okay, so as many comments as possible you have to add to your script. Okay, this is very important. Login into Salesforce application. Login into Salesforce application. Okay, so no, not login, right? This is launching the Salesforce application. Navigating Salesforce application, login into Salesforce application. Okay, so then this is nothing but like clicking on see this login is for clicking on this one, then another login you have to come up with, so that is nothing but like okay, so this login link, so this is the login, okay, for this link, okay, for clicking on this login. Okay, so this is the thing. Let me close and launch once again. Something went wrong. Okay, let me execute once again. Okay, why is failing is the thing is the object properties could have got changed. That is the reason it's failing. So if this is the case, what you have to do? Again you have to update your object repository. Okay, so there is no other option. So in this kind of situations you have to update your object repository. Go to you have to update means here in local object repository you cannot update. You have to go to object repository manager, you open that is the object, and here is launching in is opening in disable mode. So by default it will launch in disable mode, so you have to enable editing. You have to click on enable editing, then it was enable editing. So here you have to add this login button, let us suppose. So it's considering it as web element. Let me check it up. Okay. Oh, the thing is, it's my mistake. See, web button, and this one I have to give here. Okay, now it should work. Let me close and reopen again. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, so the script got passed. It's executing fine. Okay, so how many times you execute? Okay, before that what we'll do is we'll create reusable actions. So this one you have to make reusable action means what you have to do, edit action, action properties. Okay, so Salesforce login. Okay, comments is optional, so this checkbox already checked, that means it is reusable action. So confirmation window is asking then you try to save it up. So where you have to save, see Salesforce automated actions. Okay, under actions Salesforce login. Okay, so here action name I have given underscore, but here script name, okay, I am not giving underscore. Okay, so then I'm just trying to, okay, in detail we go. As of now I'm just trying to come up with like logout, logout. Okay, then close. Okay, so this one also you have to make reusable action. So action, so action properties Salesforce underscore logout. Okay, so you have to save it up. Okay, so this is the way you can come up with like making reusable actions. Okay, so once you make reusable actions, what is your next task? Okay, so you have to insert those reusable actions. So call to existing action. So what are the actions you were inserted, you have to log in. So what is giving, okay, just a second. Call to existing action, just a second. It gave some message, right? Some confirmation message it gave. We'll check it up. Okay, so insert call to existing action. Oh, it's not giving. We'll close and reopen. Okay, close and reopen. Insert call to existing action. It's not giving. Whenever you want, it doesn't give. Okay, this one you have to save it up, right? So this is main script. Okay, so you have to save it up in main script. So Salesforce login and logout. Okay, so let me execute whether it works or not. So now this script, how many times you execute, always it will take same URL, same username and password. But what is the main advantage of automation, main purpose of automation? It needs to be executed in multiple environments and multiple releases. So at that time you may get a chance to go for like multiple URLs or multiple usernames or multiple passwords. So at that point of time, that means like you have to make it dynamic. So how you have to make it dynamic? Okay, so at that point of time, so it's working fine, your script is executing fine. Okay, see this is 11, there are changes. Okay, so qtp 10, you don't see this kind of like pie charts, bar charts or something like that, okay, in detailed reports. But in qtp 11 they come up with this is the way. Okay, so this kind of more visible results, more detailed reports they were come up with in qtp 11. Okay, so this is the way you can come up with your scripts. But here the thing is like how many times you execute, every time it will try to take same parameters. But the advantage of automation is it needs to be executed in multiple environments and multiple releases. So at that point of time you have to make it dynamic, right? So you have to pass data here like this through inputs.xls. From where I have opened this one, so from here inputs.xls. Okay, so Salesforce automation inputs.xls. so how many test cases you have, you can pass it up like this, actions. Okay, your test actions. Okay, so you have to read, this is the way you can pass. So before executing, what you will do is you will come here, you will try to update the data and you will get execute. You will go for automation framework execution, it will take test data from here and try to execute. But you have to read data from XLS means, if you remember in last class we come up with one function. Okay, so this is the function we come up in our last class. Okay, so read data from XLS. Okay, so for this function what do you do is you will try to pass two parameters. Okay, so str url equal to function excel to read. So for this one two parameters you have to pass. So what are those two parameters? Those two parameters are which field you have to read and from which test case. Okay, so two parameters. So remember here you should be very careful. So in your XLS file you are giving URL. Okay, it's always best practice try to copy paste. Okay, so otherwise it will be problem. Or what we can do is we can go to that function library, we'll try to so this message boxes I will try to remove. Okay, so I am trying to convert into uppercase. What are the case you are giving? VB script is case sensitive. Okay, so what are the case you are giving? It will convert into uppercase and verify. Okay, and meanwhile you have to think about spaces also. Okay, so str URL str username str password. Okay, so username password. Okay, so this one is not required. Okay, so now the static values you have to change it to dynamic values. Okay, str URL str username str password. Okay, and meanwhile what we do is this one you are passing, right? So environment dot value, what I do is I'll try to make it just a second. Read function library. Read data from XLS. Where is that one? Reading data from XLS. So here test data, so str field column result file. I am looking for like test case ID. Okay, here you will get it up. Okay, environment at value, test case id. Okay, so I will tell you why I am coming up with this one. Okay, why I am coming up with this one, I will tell you. Okay, then okay, now you replace static values with parameterization. Okay, so it will pick up. Now yesterday I have explained in detail like how to read data from XLS, so I don't have patience to explain once again. If you want any doubt or questions means you can go to that recorded session once again. Okay, you can go to the recorded session once again. Then you go to main script. Okay, so here equal to 1. Okay, so if it is test case 1, you will be passing 1, so it will go here 1 first test case, and from here it will pick up the data. Okay, so that's the reason I come up with like environment variable. I come up with environment variable. See, environment variable, test case id, here also you are using. What do you mean by environment variable? Across multiple scripts. Local variable means within a function, global variable means within a script, environment variable means across multiple scripts. Okay, so in this environment always test case id means 1 you are using. Okay, like that. And one more thing, I'm looking for like inputs.xls you have to launch, right? You have to open. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. So you have to open inputs.xls. So in your qtp here equal to, so you have to go to inputs, okay, so while running it needs to be closed, excel shouldn't be open. Okay, so what I do is I'll go to login. Yes, okay, message box, str url, str username, str password. Okay, I'm just want to show you like whether it's displaying or not. Okay, so first one is url, second one is username, third one is password. Okay, okay, let me go to main script and try to execute. That is the thing, right? So using function library means that function library needs to be associated. Okay, that one you have to associate. So see, Salesforce automation, so function library, okay, From where it's getting total number of rows. I changed that one, right? Oh god, I didn't save it. I didn't save it. Okay, fine. Oh, each and everything is returning. I didn't save that Excel file. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, let it open. Let's take you. Oh god, here again is executing. Okay, this is what you want, right? Okay, URL, username, password is returning. Okay, script is pass. Right? So this is the way you can come up with. Okay, let me execute once again. Here now you don't get those many pop-up messages. Okay, L case and U case you have to give. Okay, so the function is L case and U case, not lower and upper. Okay, so here instead of upper you can go for U case. Okay, I am doing nothing here. Okay, in your XLS file you may give uppercase letter or lowercase letter combination, right? So that one I am converting into uppercase and validating just. Now we should get execute. Okay, so URL, so this is the one you want. Username, password. Okay, now we done with shared object property we were implemented. We come up with function for reading the data from XLS. Okay, so we created reusable actions, we created main scripts. Okay, 4 tasks we done: creating reusable actions, creating main scripts, reading data from XLS. So read from data XLS, and one more stuff is shared object repository we were implemented. What is our next task? Okay, so before going to next task, what we do is we'll try to create a few more objects to your object repository. Okay, and we'll try to come up with like one more reusable action. Okay, so try to open the reuse object repository. So okay, so let me log in into my application. Okay, I'll remove this one message boxes. Any questions you are getting, right? Anybody having any questions? Please let me know. Anybody having any questions means. Enable editing. Okay, I'm enabling editing. So here you have to go for new lead. Let us suppose I have to create new lead. Okay, these many fields I have to I have to fill up. That means these many fields I have to add to my object repository. It will be like too much time consuming here. Okay, it will be too much time consuming. We'll try it out. Okay, just once you'll get some idea. Okay, so first you try to add create new. This is one problem. So what our QTP is considering this one? Web element. Okay, so this one I will try once again after some time. Okay, how to? Okay, now I have to add lead, but see here, okay, now create new. This one QTP is considering it as web element. How to handle web elements I will tell you later. So now I have to add this lead, means okay, if I am here, so now I'm in this position, I'm going to object repository, shared object repository. Where is shared object repository? Okay, now I will go for yard. Yeah, luckily this window is there. If that window is not there, what you can do is you can keep your control button down and you can click on this one, you will get this pop-up. Okay, then click on lead. So link is adding to your object repository. Yesterday our last class I could have told you like these names, what are the names is taken by default, that one you will try to change it up. Okay, change, then this is the page, link also needs to be changed, right? So link okay, this is the web link on which page, so this is the page and lead. Okay, so once you click on link once you click on lead link, it's navigating to this page. So here you have to fill up so many fields, so all this object needs to be added one by one. First name, page, you have to change it. Okay, page, so this is the page. So this one what is taking, web edit so web edit underscore underscore just. Okay, so just a second, so let me check it up what it's taking. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, object repository. Okay, this is fine. Then what I have to add is this one also I have to add to web editor. Okay, so here in this one I will copy paste. Okay, perfect. Like this each and every object you have to add last name, so you go and paste web edit. This is also web editor. Okay, so all are web edits I believe from this page. Company also web edit, you go here and see web edit. So what is the page, and from that page is taking lead 3. Or okay, so or what you can do is you can change it to company. Lead 3 means you make it confused, right? So company name. Okay, company name, or this one salutation, you can give it up, name salutation, salutation. Okay, so this one you can give it a first name, this one is okay, this is last name. Okay, so this one you can give it up like last name, this one you can give it a first name, so that it will be very clear, right? Okay, so this is the way, what are the name you feel comfortable you can give it up. Okay, so like this we were added. So then you have to go to title, so try to add title. Again is taking web element, let me check it out. So title, you go to Okay. So title, then okay, one thing, salutation is list box, right? So instead of web edit, list box you can give. Okay, salutation is list box. This is list box, right? Okay, so you can give list box. Then phone, this one is phone. Okay, then email. So email, like this you have to add all the fields. Okay, each and every entry you have to add. Initially while creating it may be a little bit difficult. Okay, again is taking web element. Try to add this one. It's taking it as list. Okay, list. What is the name? Rating. Okay, list lead rating. Okay, then oh god, so many fields are there. Street, city, state, zip, where it went. Okay, you got some idea, right? So this is the way you can create your shared object repository. Okay, once you create your shared object repository, you go to new action. Okay, so first what is there? Say first name salutation. First is salutation, right? Okay, so salutation, first name, last name. What we are having? First name, last name. Then company. Where is company? Company. Then title, phone, email. Title, phone, email. Okay, title, phone, email. Then rating. Where is rating? Rating. Then street. Street, state, state, city also we have, right? Street, state, city. Zip code also we entered. Okay, so these are the different fields we were entered. Okay, this one each and everything will set up later. Okay, now this is the one. Okay, pending one now we'll do later. Okay, so what to do is like create lead, creating lead. Okay, so here what is pending is you have to make it parameterization. So all these fields you have to fill up in your Excel as well, and from there you have to read data. Okay, so we go to Excel file. So which are the okay application we go, and parameters will try to fill up. Okay, ACT action create lead. Create lead. Okay, so here salutation, salutation, first name, last name, company. Company, title, title, phone, email, rating. phone, email, rating, street, city, street, city, street, city, state, state, zip, zip, country, country, website, website, number of employees, number of employees, annual revenue, lead source, industry, description, okay. Okay, so these are the different fields you have to fill up. Rating, what is the rating? Heart. Street, some xyz, city, Dallas, state, KA, zip 560001, country and the website, are there. Okay, so all these fields you have to read from your data table, from your XLS, and have to create. Okay, so for that one you have to come up with like function, you have to come up with you have to use that read XLS. Okay, so that is the function you have to use so that it will work it up. Okay, so this is the way you'll try to come up with. Okay, so this is the way you come up with like shared object repository, reading the data from XLS, and reusable actions and main scripts. Okay, so then in our next class what we do is like we have to, while executing, you have to generate summary kind of reports and in detail kind of reports, right? So event by event logs, that one QTP doesn't generate, so you have to come up with functions. Okay, so in our next session we'll try to see like we'll try to come up with functions for creating this action. We'll try to finish whatever the action we have, that action and reading the data from XLS, that one we'll finish it up. Then we'll try to come up with like summary kind of report and in detail kind of report functions. Okay. Fine.